Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Civilization 6 in our For Queen and Country series. We have just freshly started the series anew, and Germany has just beaten us to Stonehenge by the skin of his teeth. By like 2 turns, he beat us. And I was joking that was exactly what was going to happen. Oh, of course, because we can't go out on the water yet, we actually can't use that trader that we bought. So this trader's going to have to go to sleep. But it's still good that we have a trader ready to go. You know what? Even more than I need to build that district, I need to build a settler, don't I? That's the more important thing. I'm still beside myself. I'm not making good decisions. Beside myself with this situation. All right, so tell you what, let's change to settler. It's going to be done in 13 turns. We need a second city as soon as possible. Screw you. Seriously, shut up. Go away. I don't want to see your face. I'm so mad. The main thing that prevented us from getting Stonehenge again was we had trees here, and because the game randomly spawns these strategic resources here fairly frequently, doesn't always do it, but it just happened to do it for both of the starts of this series. That was the spot that was most logical to build Stonehenge. And because of that, treat them as you would treat me, da-da-da-da-da. Okay, your delegation's most welcome. You can be friendly with us for now while we bide our time and get ready to kick your ass. I'm so angry. But yeah, so that's really what happened. Joking frustration aside, well, there's some real frustration, but joking aside, because the strategic resource, those horses were spawned there, that was what really did us in. So we're almost to turn 100, moving pretty quickly. It is still 2175 BC. Which is what I like to see, slightly more epic pace, taking a little bit more time for history to pass us by. And because we're waiting for a settler to be built and we're not moving anyone around, there's not a whole lot to do right now. Once we have sailing researched, wait a minute, is there a bonus for getting sailing research? Allows builders to embark, but until we have shipbuilding, we can't have our scouts embark, so yeah. Not going to be able to do anything for 8 turns, really. I'm going to try and move through these. There is a barbarian encampment up there, but so far they're so far away they haven't really been a nuisance, and they haven't gotten a scout down here to notice that we've got anything going on. They did manage to kill off my leveled up scout last episode, which was... It was like 2 letdowns in a row. They killed my most powerful scout that I was hoping to save until he could be upgraded to a ranger, and then Germany beat me to Stonehenge. Game slaps you in the face. As I mentioned in one of the original episodes of the series, it might have been 1 or 2. One of the nice things about playing on King difficulty is you're not quite at that point yet where you have to, kind of stop thinking about wonders. Higher difficulty levels, you really can't. I mean, there might be a few wonders you can go for. I don't know. I've never really played Civ on the highest difficulty levels because the AI just cheats so horribly. Just a personal preference of mine. But the other thing is that when you are playing on those high difficulty levels, building wonders takes up so much production.
Without craftsmanship, inspiration is a mere reed shaken in the wind.
That's nice. So it takes up production that would normally go for other things. So let's go ahead and put extra production in all cities to help a little bit. And then choose civic. All right, let's go for mysticism so we get access to another wonder. We're already halfway there. This will help us get our religion, just like it did in the previous run. So yeah.
Vessels large may venture more, but little boats should keep near shore.
I'm trying to talk, dude. So anyway, as I was saying, when you are playing on high difficulty levels, all that production that would go towards a wonder is usually better spent on other things. So playing on king difficulty, there's still a little bit of a balance where you can have some fun. You can have some nice intense gameplay trying to go for a wonder before these more advanced AI start to beat you to them. All right, now, once again, I don't have any need for irrigation right now. I could go for the Hanging Gardens as well, because someone beat us to that last time, but there's always a chance we could get it this time. Or I can go for writing. I need to go for writing first. I need access to a campus as soon as possible. So that's my next obligation. Turn 83, it is 1925 BC, and now We do need a granary, but even more than we need a granary, we need a builder. All right, let's get the settler. That's a pretty good spot. Yeah, let's go ahead and just start a city right there. And I'll have this scout pursue just a little bit to keep a lookout for any other units that might be nearby. Should be fine. Good. They're now on the same tile. I'll have the scout hop over. Up. There's the... Oh, someone built the oracle! Holy crap! How'd you get that so fast? I don't know off the top of my head what civilizations might have culture bonuses that would allow someone to get to mysticism so quickly. But keep in mind, we have culture bonuses here. We have the Cliffs of Dover working for us. So that's... Holy crap. Alright, well, someone's built the oracle already. An unmet player. So it's not France and it's not Germany. It's one of the more southern empires. And of course, that should be expected. You know, people are going to beat you to wonders. Well, people are going to beat me to wonders more now that there's more civs on the map. There's the right number of civs on the map. Let's go ahead and found Leicester. And speaking of, yeah, we need to build a monument. We need a monument there yesterday. All right, let's go ahead and just put you on alert. I think this guy also needs to be on alert. I can't remember if he was on fortify or alert, but you need to be that rather than anything else. Now, yeah, we're approaching turn 100 already, which is nice. Turns are definitely taking a little bit longer because there's the appropriate number of civs, which is good. So if you ever notice the increased pause, there's a reason for that. It's mostly due to barbarians, as we've discussed, but maybe, can my trader cross into the water yet, or do I need... I think I need shipbuilding for that as well. Oh no, but I can send them to Leicester, so let's do that. Tell you what, let's send the trader to Leicester though, because we want Leicester to get the bonuses. We need this city to grow faster. And then once it's got like 2 or 3 pop, I'll switch to production focus the same as London, and that'll help out a little bit. I'm still mad at Germany. Still so mad. Okay, so now let's go ahead and trade with London. Begin route. Your knowledge of currency has advanced considerably. Very nice. Would there be any benefit to putting on production already? How about food? Nope, you've just got 1 pop, so it doesn't really matter. Your empire's headed toward bankruptcy. No, it's not. That... I confess, that notification is one of my bigger pet peeves with Civ 6. Like, the AI... And I mean, it could just be perceived as a pet peeve with the AI in general, but like... Come on, why is the AI saying something that's blatantly not true? That's very frustrating, you know? Alright, let's go ahead and go for the granary in London. That'll be done in 9 turns. And then pretty soon I'm going to turn around and get another settler cranked out. Same strategy as last time. Nothing's really changed, especially since we didn't get Stonehenge, son of a bitch. Ugh. All right, so let's go ahead and improve those truffles. Now, will that help you, London? It should. That's a bonus resource. Sometimes it takes a moment for this to update. So we'll see. It did help. Okay, good. Then, in that case, why don't we go ahead and... We need Leicester to grow faster, so... We'll build a farm here. And then I want London to have a little bit better production, so I'm going to come back down here and improve some of these horses before this worker is used up. Alright, so this trader is going to be done fairly soon, setting up this route. 2 turns until the first campus is done. Very handy. Also, we have the silver up here still as well. All right, you come back down here. Need to improve those horses, even though I hate those horses. I hate them with a passion.
Writing means sharing. It's part of the human condition to want to share things. Thoughts, ideas, opinions.
Indeed. All right, so technology tree, I don't have an eminent need for either of those just yet, so let's go ahead and go for the wheel so we can get access to the watermill as soon as possible. Now, if we mine a resource, Wait a minute. That's a quarry. Okay, we have to mine a resource. It has to be, I think, silver or copper. That way we can shave some time off that. We're making a little bit more money now, so Frederick, with his accusations of bankruptcy, can stuff it. Okay, knowledge of horseback riding has improved considerably, and there goes our builder. Speaking of, little things about Civ 6 that, like, AI tweaks and
I like to say I practice militant mysticism. I'm absolutely sure of some things that I don't quite know.
Okay, so hang on. Yeah, let's go for the naval bonus again, so we can build ships faster. But yeah, speaking of things that could be changed, early Empire next, definitely. And then envoys. Ooh, we have a production bonus city-states. That's probably... Actually, yeah. Germany probably met Brussels first. That's how he beat us. That's right there. That's how he beat us. That little jerk. All right, I'm actually going to go for... Yeah, let's go for the production first. Anyway, as I was saying a million times, speaking of things that can be tweaked, I'm curious to see what they're going to include in the spring patch for Civilization 6. Because, we had the... I think we've had 2 patches to Civ 6. We had the fall update, and we've had the winter update. Yes, that's right. And they seem to be doing them seasonally. So the spring update should be next. And my hope is that the spring update is just massive. I hope that the spring update brings a ton of improvements and new features to the game. Kind of like if you're following Stellaris and Wiz's updates on that, the next patch, the Banks patch for Stellaris, is going to add so much. Of course, an expansion is going to come out with that as well. So that's an added thing that, who knows, maybe Civ 6 will do that as well. The first expansion might come out sooner than we expect. They might have a different model than they did for 5, where, like Paradox, they have more expansions as opposed to just 2 major ones. But, we'll see. Again, hopefully the update is a big one. All right, now let's go ahead and go for the Holy Site again. I want to keep building that. It's only going to be done in 7 turns, so it's not going to even take that long. And that will give me the ability to work towards a great person a little bit faster. Because we need us a great prophet, as they say in the South. All right, we're at turn 102. Moving right along. But we're still solidly 1 millennium back BC. So, again, one of the reasons I changed the game speed is just noticing that, after a certain amount of time, we were a lot farther, after a certain number of episodes short of 10, we were a lot further into the series than I thought, so it's worth starting over. Alright, so the monument's almost done in Leicester. Also, we've got a good amount of gold. I might be able to buy something as well. Okay, can't buy anything in Leicester. Can I put you in a better mode? Right now you're at... Well, hang on. I need to set up what I'm going to build first. Campus district, no bonuses. Let's go for the granary next. Now, if I put you on production focus, you still grow at roughly the same speed. Can I actually see how much food is being produced per turn? I can't see that, can I? Nope, I can't. We're still going to put him on production focus because it's going to shave some turns off the granary. It just seems to be better in general, but Germany's progressed from the ancient to the classical era. Oh, okay. Doop-de-doop-de-doop. Good for you. That's what happens when you beat me to Stonehenge and get a religion, but we'll catch up. Your progress towards state workforce has advanced considerably. Very nice. Okay, so now we have access to... we can't quite buy a shrine. We're still 100 gold away from that. What would be the best thing to build? I guess we need to go ahead and go for a campus. Ooh, if we build it there, that's going to do away with our food bonuses a little bit. That's our wheat. But we're getting a science bonus there. We need that science bonus. So we need to build a new... Yeah, this is going to slow down London's growth a lot. Actually, it didn't slow it down at all. Not noticeably yet. It might take a turn to update. 9 turns right now. Let's see if it changes. Yeah, that was the best spot. Hate to do it, but that's the way it is. Nope, didn't change London's growth speed. Interesting. That's a bit of a win, I guess. Actually, I just realized we haven't met Catherine yet. Catherine hasn't put a unit here. She'd have to come right here to meet us. And with a scout, too. Something that could see far enough. So we've only met Frederick. You never know. It could have been Catherine that built the Oracle. Because it said the Oracle had been built by an unmet civilization. So it could have been Catherine, but then again, it could have been Gilgamesh. Could have been Trajan. Could have been Cleopatra. Could have been Gorgo. Could have been Pericles. Could have been Peter. Could have been Thamyris. Could have been Philip. Could have been anybody. Could have been Harold. I was like, who else is on this map? I gotta keep this going.
The past, with its changing empires that rose and fell. And you can foresee the future too.
Yeah, the 50% production towards settlers is actually tempting right now. I'm not going to switch to it just yet, but I think I might switch to that soon. All right, so now let's go for state workforce so we can move for political philosophy as soon as possible. Can I potentially buy a shrine yet? Maybe. 390. We're close to being able to buy a shrine. That'll help us with great people points. And getting that first great prophet, or one of them. I think the number of prophets that can spawn are based on the number of civilizations on the map, right? Right now we are not in contention. We're not building up great prophet points at all. And that's the medieval era prophet. Oh, okay, so it's based on the number of eras. Wow. I'm going to need to turn this around quickly if we're going to get that great prophet. I'm going to need to build a holy district here as soon as possible. Because right now we're not in contention. And Arabia's in the game too. Arabia is guaranteed the final prophet because Islam. That's the whole thing, the final revelation, you know? So that is going to be a problem as well. So if it's the medieval era, that the 2 prophets have already been expended. Alright, can't quite buy a shrine yet, but we will be able to next turn. So tell you what. Alright, let's go ahead and do... decisions. Let's go ahead and build a library. Need to keep up somehow, and then next turn I can build a shrine there. And then after we're done with the granary here, we can do the same in Leicester. Build a holy site. And start working towards great people. I don't think we're going to make it for... Okay, there's our shrine. That's all of our money. All right, holy site, 19 turns. Is there a good spot? Yes, there is. +2 faith up there. It's going to take 21 turns. Holy crap. Well, with any luck, what I can do is, with this builder, or we don't have a builder yet, but we will. In 10 turns, I can get a builder started. And then we can chop down these woods. That'd be one way to do it. We could also improve. We can do both, actually. We can chop down woods, and we can improve that deer resource. All right, this trader should be done, but I still want to make sure it's the trader that I want to make sure it's Leicester that has the bonus. So it's now 975 BC. Okay, I definitely want to continue that route. And Leicester is on production focus, right? Yeah, they are. It's giving it an additional 9. London is getting an additional 14 production. And good news is the library is almost done. So I might go for a builder next in London just to help with some of this stuff. Chop down some trees, build some additional farms, get cities growing faster. Of course, I don't have anything to improve the number of builds that builders get right now, but we might be able to change policies in a bit. That might help. We're going to be able to change policies right now.
It is equally important to have a happy and engaged workforce as it is to have a profitable bottom line.
That is true. So, 100% production towards classical. Well, we haven't used that yet, and unit maintenance reduced by 1 could be more helpful. Yep, so let's go ahead and do that instead. And then +1 production in all cities, or plus 50% production towards settlers. I still like +1 production in all cities. I feel like that's our best policy that we have. So let's confirm that. Choose civic, political philosophy, period. That's what we're going for next. Need that government so we get more policies. Which government did we go for last time? Did we go for Classical Republic? Yeah, we did, because we weren't. There wasn't a military threat.
The wheel. Just realign it.
Okay, so now we can build a watermill. In 1 turn, we can build one in London. So that's relatively good timing. Irrigation would be nice, but you know what would be even nicer? Shipbuilding. We're gonna go for shipbuilding. It's gonna take a long time. I could get some galleys built to speed it up a little bit, but shipbuilding lets us get out into the water, and we're gonna start encountering other civilizations, civs we could potentially trade with. But also we could that helps us get our trade units out into the water. We only have 1 at the moment, but we'll have more soon. So, okay, I'm gonna go for a settler first for the watermill. I need a 3rd city. I'm amazed we haven't met Catherine yet. And of course, because of the mods we're using, remember after political philosophy, that'll be a new government shift. And as a result of that being implemented, we will actually... words, come to me. What am I thinking? We will... our borders will grow faster. Yes, that's what it was. Turn 131, moving along at a pretty decent clip, even on epic speed, but we're still, again, we're still BC, so big difference between this time and last. All right, Leicester now has an amenities issue, so we need to head up to Silver and get that worked on. All right, yeah, that's just the notification from Oracle. That's another thing, is that sometimes these notifications don't dismiss very easily. They'll stay up on the screen because you literally can't right-click them to make them go away. So again, things that they can fix in the spring patch that I'm looking forward to seeing if they do in fact fix them. What would be interesting is if we got forward settled, if someone came up here with a settler on the British Isles. Because if someone could beat us to the Oracle, if someone could beat us not only to that civic, but building that Oracle, having the civic completely done, and having the wonder completely done, when we were just starting the civic, then it's possible that someone could already have the ability to sail a settler out to this southern coast of England. But we haven't met Catherine yet, which indicates she hasn't really scouted far enough north. All right. How are we doing on great people? All right, so Budded Harma still has not been earned. We are 4th on the list, but it doesn't... Oh, that's a great writer. Hang on. Great prophet. Durr. James is... Okay, looks like there's a couple of medieval era prophets, so that's good. It appears we are at the top of the list. So yeah, there was someone else that just got a religion. Unfortunately. All right, let's go ahead and build a shrine, because we need that first and foremost. We need those great prophet points. I know what you're thinking. We don't need a religion. We could always let another religion overtake us and benefit from whatever its bonuses are. That's true. But there's always the chance that the game will go for, that the other religions will go for a bunch of beliefs that are not as useful as the ones that we might be able to choose from. You never know. So I want to give myself that opportunity. All right, so we've got our settler coming up. I'm probably going to put a city right over here. Same strategy as last time. We want to make sure this area is locked down. Plus, improving the pearls would be a nice win. Okay, let's go ahead and queue up a builder. And we're going to get the settler over here. So, should be Exeter again. Ah, Germany wants open borders. That's cute. No. I hate you, Germany. I hate you with a passion. It took Stonehenge from me, the same way Catherine did. And I'm bitter. I'm going to hold it against him for all of history until I conquer him. Britain's going to conquer Germany. How about that for alternate history? Okay. There's Exeter once again. Now let's go ahead and go for the monuments. Similar strategy to last time. What was that? What was that? What noise are you making, game? Clarify, please. I need to know. Great Prophet, how we doing? We are nowhere near... What is happening? How are they kicking the... 6 Great Prophet points per turn? We're only making... Wait, I keep scrolling down. We're making 5. Okay, there's a player making 6. Okay, so we're still going for the same Great Prophet. I'm scrolling over while trying to scroll down this list, and it scrolls sideways, so it throws me off, and it's barely noticeable that it happens. But anyway, this is the Great Prophet list. Yeah. So when the second shrine gets built, we will be a little bit more competitive, probably for the next one. I doubt that we'll catch up with this one. Okay, well, it's turn 145. We are 1 turn away from finishing this shrine, 3 turns away from finishing this builder. This builder is going to be able to get a lot done in the area. Maybe even improve that silver. Actually, no, the builder needs to come over here and improve those pearls, because that way I don't have to spend any gold buying a tile just yet. We're gonna conquer that tile at some point, just naturally with border expansion. But in the next one, we're just gonna make sure that we keep pace with all of these other civs on the map. Make our own religion before we run out of opportunities to do so. Make sure we get Protestantism, which someone else might have beat us to Protestantism, but hopefully they didn't. And then we need to keep expanding this way and seeing what possibilities we might have for colonizing Brittany the same way we did in the original run of the series. So thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes in a historical or grand strategy vibe air every single day at noon Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.